everyone, how are you, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, you are highly welcome. My name is Chinenye and this is Ejamatu Farms. So here we discuss how to reduce risk associated with livestock farming to the barest minimum and make a profitable venture from catfish farming and pig farming. I'm here to do a video on pig farming because I usually have more questions on catfish farming, and some of these questions I address as a video just like this one. So if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified each time we post a new video. Like this video, share it, and then drop your thoughts on the comment section. Before we proceed on today's video, I want to use this very opportunity to express our heartfelt sympathy to livestock farmers, catfish farmers, or anyone at all that is a victim of this devastating flood that has left many people homeless. I just hope that the government at this point will step in and proffer solution to this. I equally pray that the Almighty God would provide resources so they can get back to business and replenish their loss. From all of us from Ejamatu Farms, we express our sympathy. Okay? So in today's video, we'll be looking at if a catfish pond should be left open or should it be roofed. As a newbie in this business, you can go to people's farm and see some of them roof their catfish pond. You can also go to some farms and see that their pond are left open, and you will now be in the middle of should you or should you not. Roofing your catfish pond or not, is it important? Does roofing it or not roofing it pose any health challenge to your catfish? Let's find out. Now, one of the reasons you see most catfish farmers roof their catfish pond is to provide shade for the farmer. So roofing your catfish pond can provide a level of comfort to the farmer. You all know how long it takes to feed a catfish in a particular pond. So assuming you have about 10 ponds or more, you can now know how long it can take to feed them, especially in the afternoon when the sun is out. So feeding catfish under the sun can be quite discomforting to the farmer. And as such, the farmer can hurry up with the feeding. He might not be able to feed them very well, to observe them very well because of the scorching sun. Another reason is that it can prevent leaves from tree around from entering into the pond. Now, if you have trees around your catfish farm that is not yours, you can't tell the owner to go and cut down the tree because you have a fish farm. So what do? Some people roof their catfish pond so as to prevent leaves from entering in the pond. Another reason is that it can reduce the intensity of the sunlight. When the sun is too high, the roof can help to keep the pond water cool, because very, very high temperature is not good for your catfish. Another reason is that the pond water tends to look cleaner. This is because roofing your catfish pond encourages low algae growth. When the algae is too much, when there is algae bloom, it's not good for your catfish. So roofing your catfish pond can help to reduce the growth of algae. Now, the next reason why you see most catfish farmers roof their pond is to deter predators' bird. Now, there are these birds that are known to eat catfish, especially the fingerlings and the post fingerlings. You will see this bird on the roof beside your farm, patiently monitoring. When you look at it, the bird will be like, do I know you? It will just keep the eye straight and be patiently monitoring you. And when you get busy, it will swiftly come down and then pick your fingerlings or post fingerlings, okay, and take off immediately. Some farmers usually keep catapults to scare them, but trust me, these birds are faster than you can imagine. So to avoid the shoot bird, the mama fly, you just gingerly roof your catfish pond. This bird can take up to 10 fingerlings or post fingerlings daily. I know of a catfish farmers that can account what happens to his over 500 fingerlings. You usually see them during the rainy season. That's when they are usually around. Apart from the bluebird, we also have the kingfisher. This very predator bird can take up to juvenile size of a catfish. So to avoid story that touches, you just roof your catfish pond. So these are some of the reasons why most catfish farmers roof their catfish pond. In spite of all these reasons, why then do some catfish farmers go ahead to leave their catfish pond open? Let's take a look at them. When catfish pond is left open, the growth of water plants, that is the algae, is encouraged and sustained in the water. What is now the benefit of this dirty looking algae? Algae are a source of energy to the fish. Now, doing photosynthesis, energy tapped by these water plants are being stored as calories. So it provides a source of energy when the fish snacks on them. Another good role of these water plants, that is the algae, is that it absorbs ammonia in the water, thereby regulating the water quality. Another reason is that when the pond is exposed to sunlight, the temperature of the water also tends to be regulated. So they do well within the warm temperature. You will notice during the night when the temperature is too cool that they tend to be less agile. So the sunlight regulates the temperature through direct and indirect means. Also, pond water exposed to sunlight positively affects their body metabolism, that is their build-up process, because they feed more on warm temperature than they do on low temperature, thereby promoting their growth. Okay, so these are most of the reasons why a catfish pond should be made open. Don't forget that when you roof your catfish pond, the pond tends to smell so quick because there is no algae to break down the waste. As much as the water will look clean, it's not really clean because there is nothing to help break down the waste. Also, the supply of oxygen will be less because the source is being limited. Another good way you can use to prevent predators birds from coming to your farm is to get nets. Okay, nets can also help to prevent them. Just place nets on your pond. So you mustn't roof your pond to prevent predators bird. And when the stocking density is high in a roofed pond, the water can change from light green to gray or even blackish. And with low source of sunlight, presence of toxicity can be noticed. So these are reasons why catfish pond should be left open. Roofing your catfish pond, it doesn't make them to eat better, it doesn't prevent them from any disease, it doesn't improve their growth. I talked about algae bloom in an open roof. That is too much algae in an open roof. And one of the ways to prevent it is to know your maximum stocking density. Because when you have fewer fish in the pond, too much algae is made possible because less fish will be feeding on it. So know your optimum stocking density and stock properly. You can plant plantain beside your pond to provide a natural shade and reduce the intensity of the sun. Okay? Another way to prevent algae bloom is to wash off the algae after every harvest. After harvesting your catfish, when the pond is now empty, you can just wash off the algae. So as much as open roof is encouraged, roofed pond is not what can kill your catfish immediately. It's not that harmful. It's just that it's not important. It's not necessary. Trust me to tell you if it's that serious. If you've watched up to this point, I'm sure you gained value. Thank you for stopping by. If you ask me questions on the comment section, and I'm here to respond, I hear you, I see you, and I will treat some of them as a video, okay? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified each time we post a new video. Like this video and give me a shout on the comment section. My name is Chinenye and this is Ejiamatu Farms. See you in my next video. Bye for now.